Good morning, friends and fellow traders. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options, coming to you with the morning market preparation video for Friday, July 13th, 2018. Friday the 13th. Oh my goodness. Should we be nervous? Should we be running for cover? Let's hope not. Yesterday we had a beautiful overnight reversal pushing us higher. And I got to be honest with you, with the close on Wednesday, I certainly was not expecting that. But to see those bulls come in and push higher was a nice treat. And some great gains were made yesterday in the market. Now we faced this morning with the diamonds sitting right here very close to that resistance level. We need some inspiration. We need something to drive us through. And I don't know if we're going to get that this morning. Futures are showing kind of a lackluster performance this morning, just not wanting to do much of anything, which honestly is kind of a surprise to me considering the big bank earnings. Now, this morning we've already received a report from JP Morgan, but we're still waiting for Citibank, PNC Financial, Wells Fargo. They have all yet to come. JP Morgan reported beat estimates, but it certainly was not inspiring, as you can see here for the bulls. They not a big reaction there at all. So if we don't get some inspiration, we could run into a little bit of trouble here today. And remember, with it being Friday, there's all the trade war jitters that haven't really gone away. We did react yesterday, kind of set those aside and reacted to the earnings season, but maybe this resistance will come into play today and halt our upward momentum here. Let's hope not. I would like to see some inspiration from those banks and see the bulls actually follow through today and push a little higher for the close on Friday. But obviously, I rarely get exactly what I want. Let's take a look at the SPY. SPY also facing a pretty substantial resistance level, as you can see here in the chart. Prices could challenge this upward momentum that we started yesterday. So we'll have to wait and see if we're going to get profit taking today or that inspiration to move higher. Now the NASDAQ, the old Qs, really didn't require doesn't seem to really need too much inspiration, as it really took off. And this is where there's a lot of focus on tech earnings, a lot of expectation that techs are going to report really, really well this quarter. And we saw that being displayed yesterday as the Qs broke to a new record high and actually confidently maintained that move all day long. So it would be nice to actually get a little follow through on this today, but it would not be a big surprise after breaking a resistance level that we have a little bit of rest or even a pullback to test support. So anything is possible here today. The only thing that could really mess us up is if the big banks really disappoint and we see those profit takers come in. Now, keep in mind, Fridays have been kind of one of those things where we're seeing a lot of folks take profits and protect themselves ahead of a weekend with all the uncertainty that's out there. Will that be the case today? I certainly couldn't tell you. It would certainly be nice to see those bulls push through, but a little bit of profit taking would not be out of the question today. So keep that in mind as you plan your weekend ahead. Let's take a look at the VIX. Good old VIX showing us that fear subsided yesterday with that big bullish push. We dropped back down here on fear, and as you can see, we're holding well below this resistance level now. And my guess is, and this is just a guess because we've bounced around it quite a bit, is we could move down toward this long-term downtrend, maybe test that as support again. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, there doesn't appear to be any fear creeping up in the market. With third quarter earnings kicking off today, there's just a considerable amount of anticipation of good results from at least a couple of the sectors. So that's giving some inspiration, I guess, to those bulls. Let's take a look at T2122. Boy, this thing has been flipping around back and forth like crazy here just recently, and yesterday was no different. We were clear up here in that bearish reversal zone. All in one day, just lost it. Boom, came all the way back. And you can see we rallied back up yesterday, but not as much as you would think with such a big rally in the market. Now, what this indicates is there were only a few companies really leading the charge yesterday. And so we still have room to move up. The question is, will those few companies actually be able to push even higher? And when I see just a few, by the way, this means that we do have room to the upside to move, but we also have room to the downside. So kind of keep that in mind. What I mean by only a few companies, if we take a look at Amazon, fueled by lots of bullish action here, anticipation of good earnings, really raced higher. We had a big move in Microsoft yesterday, racing to new record highs. Facebook moving higher. Google stretching up here to a record high print. I mean, a record high close, I should say, looking really strong. So it was just a few companies that led the way that really pushed us big to the upside yesterday. And that's why that T2122 didn't show such a huge swing. It was just a select few that really moved the market. Can they fire up and push on through? Well, that's yet to be seen. We'll just have to watch and see if the price action is going to give us enough inspiration or energy to poke through those resistance areas on the diamonds right here and the SPY right here. So with that, let's take a look at the economic calendar. We have a couple things on the economic calendar that could move us around this morning. Import-export prices. Those numbers look like they're going to come in fairly flat, maybe just a little tiny increase on imports and exports. And consumer sentiment, which has been strong, is expected to stay strong today. So this is the preliminary for July. It's expected to stay strong. And then after that, we do have a Fed speaker today, but nothing that's likely to move the market. So it's really going to be on the back of those earnings this morning to really see whether or not we can inspire those bulls to push on forward. So with that, everyone, hey, I want to wish you all a fantastic day and wish you great profits, and also want to wish everyone a awesome weekend. I love my job. I love what I do. And I always look forward to trading during the week, but it's also nice to just have that time when you can just relax, rest, and spend time with friends, family, and not have to worry about such things as protecting your capital. So everyone, have an awesome weekend. If this is the first time you've seen these videos, please do me a favor. Click that subscribe button on YouTube. Follow me button on Facebook. Click those thumbs up buttons and drop a comment. I really would do appreciate that, and you guys have been very kind. Also, please feel free to share this video with any friends and family. And remember, the purpose of these videos, I don't put advertising on these. I don't make any money from these. That's not my intent with these videos. It actually is to help everyone do a little bit better job of preparing for the day by taking an unbiased look at the market and focusing in on what support, resistance, and trend is telling us for the day ahead. So I hope you find this helpful, and if there's anything else you'd like me to include on these, please feel free to drop a suggestion as well. Everyone, take care. Have that awesome day and that great weekend. We'll talk to you all very soon, bright and early Monday morning. Take care now.